Okay, eto at para bigyan tayo ng pangsinggalingang performance, ayan tawagin na po natin. Let's all welcome Jean Jordan. Yay!
Alas, kakanta pala.
Kakanta, ha? Performance. Lah, nagula. Hindi, sasayaw ka dito, be.
Pwedeng a cappella. Wala akong sound eh.
Okay
Okay
lang,
lang.
go lang. Okay lang.
Sige.
Thank
Um,
you.
Okay, so guys, hello mga kaawit bahay natin dyan na nakikinig ngayon sa ating safe space. Itong song na to ay para sa ating lahat na palaging, yun, alam mo yun, yung may nafe-fail, tapos akala natin katapusan na natin, ganyan. So, dapat paano lang tayo, lagi lang tayo mag-progress sa buhay and huwag natin kakalimutan na humingi ng payo din sa sa tao nasa paligid natin. And of course, wag tayong makalimot na mag-communicate kay God. And this is for you guys. This is The Climb by Miley Cyrus. This is one of my favorite songs. Acapella lang to, wala akong sound. Okay. I can almost see it. That dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head. You'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My fate is shaking, but I gotta keep trying. Gonna keep my hand held high. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. The struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down, but no, I'm not making. I may not know it, but these are the moments that I'm gonna remember most, yeah. Just gotta keep going, and I gotta be strong. Just keep pushing on. 'Cause there's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. Yay! Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jean Jordan. Ayan. Alright,
Yes.
thank you so much. Ayan, isa sa ating team Galing member na si Jean Jordan from Singaling Year 1.
Yes.
Thank you,
Year 1.
Jean.
Yes, thank you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, don't forget to follow him, guys. Eto naman, maraming salamat sa ating mga listeners na nakinig at nag-tweet kanina about dun sa ating unang topic, no? Pero mag-move na tayo sa ating second topic. Oo, ang next topic natin is, ang dami mga relate ito, pandemic made us. Ayan, pandemic made us. Ayan, ngayon naman, ang susunod nating safe space guest, let's all welcome Miss Jean Saraña. Miss Jean.
Hello po.
Boo! Okay kayo guys. Ayun, hi Miss
Hi.
Jean.
Sorry, narinig po ba ako?
Yes, naririnig ka. Yan, isang heart naman for Miss
Hello,
Jean.
everyone. Thank you for having me here,
Ayan.
Ate Zeddy.
Hi, Miss Jean. Ayan. Ito ang unang katanungan, no? Kamusta ka po, Miss Jean?
I'm great. I'm actually excited, like really excited. This is going to be my first time here, of course, and I'm really excited talaga to talk with you and to connect with
Ah!
everyone who's here.
Oh, thank
I'm
you
a
so
fan, Ate
much.
Zendy.
Ano ba? Palagi na lang kayo. Ayan. Alam mo, kinakabahan pa rin ako ngayon kahit second guest na. But thank you so much, no, sa pagpa-unlock sa amin dito. Ayan, maraming salamat talaga, Miss Jean. Pero yun na nga, no, kapag narinig mo, Miss Jean, yung 2020, ano yung unang pumapasok sa isip mo?
2020. Ano? Siguro bad experience.
Why? Bad
Kasi
experience.
like 2020 was a very bad year for me. And when I say bad, like bad talaga. Kasi January pa lang, I got my heart broken na. Hello. And
Oh.
then the lockdown happened, di ba? And then what happened after that pa, kasi I got my heart broken, di ba? Nagbe-venture ako sa online dating. Tapos, I got my heart broken again kasi I met a
Oh,
lot of
no.
temporary people. And with that,
Oh my
I kind of told myself that I need to prioritize my mental health. Kaya yun, I went to therapy and then I got diagnosed with clinical depression. So yeah, 2020 was a really bad year for me, honestly. Pero it was also a very significant moment for me because I think yun yung 2020 talaga yung defining moment ko. Because of 2020, I've had so many realizations along the way. And I started my own podcast. I started my own podcast in
Oh.
2020. So, parang, ang tawag dito, may light pa rin under the tunnel. So, like, nakikita ko
Yes.
pa rin yung hope ko. Pero, I would really, like, every time I remember 2020, I would really say that it was a bad year for me, but it was a necessary bad year for the years to come. Kasi after 2020, di ba, it's like everything went to place. My healing journey kickstarted. Um, Parang my podcast also grew, and the community that I have right now is very welcoming. And after that, parang naging okay din ako. But not only
Mm.
because I've had people supporting me. That, of course, that's number one, but also because I've learned to prioritize myself, to love myself, and of course to, do the things that I love. Kasi I think parang nung 2020 yung focus ko is just finding love. Finding love elsewhere, finding validation somewhere. And I
Mm.
realized after that na parang hindi ko naman kailangan yung validation ng iba. Hindi ko kailangan ng love life to be happy. So yun. Yun yung mga realizations ko sa 2020. And I would really still say though that it was a bad year for me. But and I guess it's also the same for a lot of people. I'm not sure with you, ate ha, pero
Mm.
especially with me kasi parang everything changed. The world stopped. Kasi may lockdown, di ba? And I'm a student. So
Mm.
parang online classes, what ganito? And then you expect na sa second sem, okay na. Pero hindi pala. So like,
Hindi pala.
mm-mm. And for those of you who doesn't know, I'm actually a communication student. Tapos yung mga subjects namin is parang puro like practical. Tapos anong gagawin namin sa bahay when there's no equipment? So I had to invest talaga on equipment at
Mm.
home. But yeah, even though 2020 was a bad year for me, I learned a lot of lessons, and I used that lessons to be better the next year. And now I'm actually much better, I'm in a much better place. So yun.
Ay. Ano mo, Miss Gino, medyo naka-relate ako sa parang same tayo ng story. Parang dun tayo naka-focus sa bad that time
Mm-mm.
kasi yun yung gusto natin. Pero kung titignan natin, parang may mas malaking door pala na nag-open for us.
True.
ayun, share ko na din, no, kasi hindi ako nag-share talaga. But, meron akong boyfriend before na dapat magmi-meet kami. He's from Brazil.
Mhm.
Tapos, magmi-meet dapat kami 2020. And alam mo yung plano namin is like wedding na, gumawa na ng family, ganyan-ganyan. So, since may pandemic, hindi siya natuloy. Like, nag-ipon na siya, napamasahe, ganyan. Kasi, kami, 6 years relationship, blah, 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 ganyan. Tapos, parang nasad ako kasi parang nag-lockdown daw sa Brazil for 2 years. So, parang 2022, pa kami magmi-meet if ever. So, hanggang sa nag-break kami, ganon. So, sabi ko, okay, hindi siya para sa akin. Pero, alam mo yon, sumikat yung TikTok, nag
Mm.
nakilala ko sa TikTok, tapos parang nagkaroon pa ako nitong singgaling, naging host ako. Parang mas dumami din yung opportunity ko. So, parang for me parang yun din yung like, "Wag ka muna mag-asawa kasi ito may plano pa
True.
ako sa'yo." 'Di ba gano'n yung yung sa'yo din,
Mm.
like saka na yung love life mo, ganyan. Parang meron pa akong plano sa'yo. So, parang goods na din siya for me. Pero ayun guys, like kung sa tingin niyo parang bad siya 'no, pero kung titignan niyo yung like mas i-o-open niyo pa yung mind niyo, parang, wow, meron pa palang plano si God kumbaga na parang ano ba 'yan, naiiyak ako magsalita tuloy. Hindi kasi
Actually,
talaga ako
naka-relate ako sa'yo, Ate Zendy. Like,
oo,
grabe talaga.
kasi gusto din natin magka-jowa, like, hello.
Hello.
Pero pero
True.
okey lang, at least ngayon na may racket, 'di ba? Mas okey na din yung
Mm.
lalo sa edad ko ngayon na parang importante pa rin yung racket. But anyway, change topic. It's about me now, OMG. Ayan, what what is your typical day daw na like nung kasagsagan na maraming cases at sunod-sunod na lockdown, ano daw yung typical day ng isang Jean?
Nung 2020 siguro, like the beginning stage of 2020. Kasi hindi ko pa alam kung anong gagawin ko. Kasi 'di ba, everything changed. So parang yung routine mo everyday na-change din. So what I
Yes.
did, parang nag-go with the flow lang ako. So I wake up every morning and then check my uh like LMS to see if may assignment pa o may classes pa. And then afterwards, kasi I'm the oldest of the family. I'm also I'm the oldest sibling of four. And then I have to take care of my sisters, so I have to cook for them. And then once I'm done with that, I can do other things like perhaps do my assignments. Pero kasi wala talaga akong hobbies. So minsan nagwa-watch lang ako ng mga movies
Netflix.
during my free yes, Netflix during my free time. Tapos nagpa-sound trip here and there. And then afterwards, like parang pag tapos na ako sa day, I just prepare to sleep. And then it repeats over and over again. And it kind of is like a routine na. And it's sad. But right now, it's different. Kasi I think it's also because I'm on a healing journey. So I try as much to do something about my life. Kasi I'm not the type of person to just want to lay around and procrastinate. Kasi if I procrastinate, parang, kasi, di ba, I told kanina na I was diagnosed with clinical depression.
Yes.
And if I don't do anything, parang I'm left with my thoughts. It's like, pag I'm alone and I'm not doing anything, parang nagro-ruminate yung head ko. So like, nag-overthink na ako, hindi ko na alam kung anong nasa utak ko, umiiyak na lang ako, nagbe-breakdown ako. So yung ginawa ko, I keep myself busy by doing healthier stuff. And what I do is, I still do the routine, of course. I take care of my sisters, but I also do podcasting now because I have that. And then sometimes I do TikTok. And then sometimes I exercise because I think it's very important to take care of your body. And
Yes.
also listen to podcasts. Listen to podcasts. And honestly, I really look up to at Kuya Alec. And I
Mhm.
was just listening to him kanina, and it's just so amazing that I'm given this opportunity to be in the same space with him. So I hope that everyone here who is listening also feels the same. This is your safe space, and walang magja-judge sa'yo dito. So yun. That's kind of like what happens like during my day. And then sleep. Yun. I try
Oo.
to sleep early but I can't. Kasi like parang ewan ko ate, kasi,
Ang hirap
di
ng
ba,
body clock,
meron,
no, ayusin?
merong mga
Oo.
tao na makaka-sleep sila before 10. And it's so amazing. Pero ako, it's not like that. Kasi when I try to sleep, parang, oh my God, like a lot of things are in my head. So I wake up and do other stuff. And what I do during that time is just to write, and write and write for my next podcast, or perhaps my next plans for the day. So that's it. That's the routine of Jean Marie. Charot.
Ayan, pero ano 'no, lalo na before yung wala pang online class, yung bago pa lang talaga yung lockdown, as in lahat talaga kain, tulog lang. Gawa ng bawal lumabas ng bahay, baw
Mm-mm.
oo. Pero eto 'no, ano yung ano, mainly naging challenge sa'yo until now, physically and mentally?
Ano ate? So,
Ang
mental,
pandemic. Mm.
look, well, physically, I'm just at home. And like, unlike nung face-to-face classes pa na I go to school and I can walk around the campus so I can exercise at least and do, just walking. Kasi yung school kasi namin, walang, like, we can't use the elevator, so we have to walk the stairs. So parang, it's kind of healthy for us kasi we get the exercise by going up the stairs. Pero right now, kasi sometimes I'm just at home and I can't even go out because hindi pinapayagan kasi I'm one of those people who have really strict parents. So like it's really sad. So I try as much to exercise, pero parang para sa akin ang liit ng space for exercises. So like walang masyadong magawa sa exercise.
Yeah,
And that's
limited.
kind so that's kind of like my struggle right now. Although I'm really trying. So what I do, I just run up and down the stairs every morning para lang mag-exercise. Kasi pag hindi din ako maka-exercise, parang all throughout the day, nanghihina ako. Ewan ko kung nakaka-relate kayo dyan, pero parang if I don't move my body as much, parang gusto ko na lang matulog or
Mm.
procrastinate, di ba? Unless I do the exercising, parang ma-energize yung body ko. But mentally din, I'm the type of person kasi na kahit na I'm introverted, I like to socialize with my friends, but I can't do that during the pandemic. So it's just me with my thoughts all day. I try to communicate with them pag hindi na talaga kaya, pero there are just times na parang busy sila, so wala kang mapagsasabihan ng mga, what's in your head, and sometimes you just break down. And it's kind of like it's what happens to me usually. And it's not that I'm sad. It's just that I've accepted the fact that it's going to be like that. Because there's no cure for depression. What you can do
Mm.
though is do healthy coping mechanisms, and that's what I'm doing. So instead of just waiting for someone na pwede kong matalk, I write down my thoughts para ma-understand ko naman yung self ko. And that's how I cope up with it. But sometimes it's still a struggle. But it's a struggle that I'm trying to work until today.
Ayan. Chino, gusto ko lang din sabihin sa'yo na I'm proud of you kasi
Thank
grabe.
you.
I know it's not easy 'no, yung mga pinagdaanan mo sa ano mo kasi siyempre may alam mo yun, nagpapagaling ka ganyan. But I'm proud of you kasi kaya mo na siyang i-ano, kumbaga na-overcome mo na kumbaga. And look at you, nakikipag-usap ka sa amin. And yes, oo. And eto naman 'no, ano yung thoughts mo about sa nauso simula nung pandemic, yung Zoom, yung online class, ayun, yung mga love in the midst of pandemic, aray, aray. Ano masasabi mo dun?
Ano po, like it's really innovating, honestly, because I get to connect with people through all of these platforms. And I if the people who are here follow me on TikTok, most of my contents are about healthy communication and love. Kasi to be honest with you, I met love during the pandemic. Well, not necessarily I met love during the pandemic. It's more of I tried to rekindle a spark that I had with a friend. So nag-first
Oh.
move ako sa friend ko, charot.
Ay, ginawa ko din yan. Charot lang. Tapos,
Ikaw talaga yung spirit animal ko, Ate Zenny.
diba?
But yeah, pero yun. When I say love during the pandemic, I don't necessarily mean going to online dating. Kasi if you were to ask me if i-recommend ko ba yung online dating to people, I would really say no because I've had a really bad experience with Tinder and other dating platforms. Kasi I've met a lot of temporary people and isa din ito sa mga reasons why I kind of just focused on myself. Kasi, di ba, when it was still 2020, I was trying to look for love elsewhere. So I went to Tinder and you know what? It's not advisable to find love on Tinder kasi again, you will meet a lot of temporary people there. And I'm not saying na hindi mo mamimit, like wala kang mamimit na people na gusto din ng love, but like online dating is kind of like designed that way where they can talk to a lot of people. So pag nagsawa na sa'yo, they jump to other people. And it's kind of like in my case din, kasi I've also been one of those people na parang pag bored na ako sa isang tao, parang I jump from one person to the other and it gets draining in the long run. So I wouldn't really recommend it, especially to people who are, who just got out of a breakup. Kasi I think that's one of my regrets. Kasi instead of focusing on my feelings, ano tawag dito, like, be around myself and understanding the situation that I'm in, the breakup, I kind of jumped elsewhere. Kasi parang, di ba, I'm not sure if you can relate this, Ate Zeddy, pero may tendency kasi yung mga tao na kasi nag-hurt sila, they want to find a rebound. They want to find some love elsewhere sa para ma-validate naman na hindi sila nagkulang, na parang, kasi here's the thing about me when I joined online dating. It's like, I only realized this recently because I thought during 2020, the reason why I went to online dating was because I moved on. But that's not entirely the case. I went to online dating because I was seeking for validation na may magugusto, anong tawag dito? May tao pa na magkakagusto sa akin. Kasi yung na-happen kasi sa akin ng heartbreak, it's the person kind of like sinabi niya sa akin na nagsawa na siya sa akin. Like, yun talaga yung sinabi niya sa akin. And it was so sad kasi parang na-hit din yung pride ko. Kasi I'm not used to kind of like rejection. And it's kind of like a ego thing for me to find validation elsewhere. So, but I didn't realize it back then. Kasi again, when I joined online dating, it's parang I thought na naka-move on na ako. But the reality is I haven't. I was just running away from my feelings. So if ever you're the type of person who's like that, na parang you just got out of a breakup, I wouldn't recommend talaga jumping from one person to the other agad. What you need to do is to sit with your feelings, allow the sad feelings to come, and it doesn't matter if it takes months or perhaps years. Just don't jump from one person to the other because you're not only hurting yourself, you're also hurting other people. And it's something that I realize now.
Oh, what if pala, no, na, what if pala, serious pala talaga, gusto ka talaga nung lalaki, tapos nasayang mo kasi, diba, gusto mo lang pala mag-move on, ganon. Hay, may nadamay ka pang, tawag dito, may nadamay ka pang wala namang kinalaman talaga. Ayun. Ayan. Pero, thank you so much talaga, Gino, sa pag-share mo sa amin. Pero, may tatawagin tayo dito. Kapangalan mo, Jean din ang pangalan kasi para may isi-share din daw siya sa atin. Ayun. Jean? Hello! Hi, Jean!
Hi, Jean.
Ayun. O din na sa... Hello, Jean? Pakigalaw ng baso. Jean Jordan.
Hi, Master. Hi, Tukayo. Hello po sa inyong lahat.
Sabi sa Tokayo, no? Ayan. So, ano ang share mo? Parang kanina ka pa daw gustong magsalita
Opo.
about sa topic.
Okay. Di ba about sa pandemic nga? Kasi yung experience ko is same with with Tokayo. Wow, Tokayo sana all. Same din kasi na heartbroken kasi ako noong 2020 and it's about yung nasayang na 2 years and counting sana na relationship with someone from Pampanga. Wow, someone from Pampanga. Nakilala ko siya before no 2018. It's kasagsagan nung other alam mo na. Nakilala ko siya doon. Tapos so yun, tumagal kami na okay naman sana yung relationship namin. Healthy naman, kaya lang nakahaluan kasi ng cheating, ganyan. And mas lalong lumala nung nagka-pandemic kasi nung umalis siya ng March, before nationwide lockdown, yun talagang wala nang transpo, lahat bawal na lumabas, ganyan. Parang siguro kasi parang wala na kasi siyang gagalawan if magstay pa siya dun sa amin. So, ang ginawa niya, umuwi siya ng province nila, which is Pampanga nga, diba? Ayun, magmula nung March na yon, na-discover ko noong June. Na-discover ko yun noong June na April pa lang pala is meron na siyang kalandi ang iba. Should I say parang ka-fling-fling tapos nakikita sila ganyan-ganyan. Sa nakikita ko mga pinopost sa picture nitong other nung let's say ka-fling niya or ka-flirt niya, nakikita ko. Tapos yung mga conversation nila accidentally nakita ko yung convo nila dun sa device ko kasi nakalimutan niya yata i-log out kasi nakilog in sa akin before, ganon. So nakita ko everything, tapos ayun, kinumpronta ko siya, tapos kaya lang pinabayaan ko yung cheating ng 5 times, pinabayaan ko.
Grabe naman yung 5 times.
Grabe nga yun. Kasi siguro first love ko siya. First love namin ng isa't isa. So parang, sabi ko parang sayang. Pero dun sa panglima kasi, parang dun sa panlima, hindi ko na talaga hinayaan na gawin niya akong tanga-tanga. Gawin niya akong bobo. Gawin niya akong paggago-gago, ganun. So, ayun. Pinakawalan ko siya. Ganun. Tapos, simula nun, nung nag-break kami nung time na yun, wala na. Siguro umiyak lang ako for 20 minutes. I mean, within 20 minutes, umiyak ako, nag-ponder ako kung ano bang ginawa ko, mga ganyan. Realization ako na baka may mali din ako. Pero so far, mas lamang siya. Kasi 5 times yung nagawa.
Pero at least, di ba, nag-break kayo, nag-join ka ng singling, look at you now,
Yes!
di ba?
Thankful talaga ako.
Diba? Yes. At isa ka sa team galing. Pero ikaw, Miss Jean, ano yung thoughts mo about dun sa cheating? Na ngayon, ang dami na nag-cheat lately, gawa ng virtual.
Yes.
Yung halos sa mga relationship ngayon, uso ang LDR. Anong masasabi mo doon, Miss Jean Marie?
Ate, nakarelate din ako kay Jean. Nakarelate ako kay Jean. Kasi I've been in a relationship with someone for like 3 years. Tapos, this person that I've been with, parang, hindi naman cheating na parang they've had intimate relationship na, pero the fact lang na parang ini-entertain niya and he's trying to kind of like get things with that person is parang, for me, it's emotionally cheating na. And you see, once a trust is broken, parang it's really hard to regain that trust again. And because of that, parang na-insecure ako. Kasi, bakit pa nag-cheat yung tao? Am I not enough? Parang, may nagkulang ba sa akin? Parang, it's really sad kasi once a person cheats on you, it goes on, like it doesn't only hurt you, it also stays with you for a very long time. And sometimes you can even, like, parang yung trauma na na-feel mo sa relationship na yun, mapapasa mo sa iba. And it's sad kasi that person kept repeating it over and over again. Tapos ako, kasi marupok ako, tapos 3 years na kami, parang sabi ko, sayang naman if I let this go, na na-introduce ko na sa parents ko, and like, strict yung parents ko, diba? So like, if I tell them that I broke up with this person, parang, would they trust me with another person again? So like, it's really, it's a sad thing for me, and I don't necessarily tell people talaga not to tolerate cheating, kasi for me that's a lesson learned. Kasi again, when that person cheated on me, parang hindi talaga mawala sa head ko yung cheating na nagawa niya. So I keep repeating it over and over again to him, like parang when I'm reminded of the cheating, parang i-open up ko again, and in turn parang na-toxic din ako. And it's sad kasi that's what happens when the trust is broken. And there's this quote, I guess, that I've seen in Lady Gaga and Beyonce's, was it Telephone? Trust is like a mirror. You can fix it if it's broken, but you can still see the crack. So even if I do try to regain that trust again that we both had, parang it's really hard to forget those moments, especially when those moments really hurt you a lot. Kaya right now, I will always tell myself, kasi I've learned my worth na, and I will never tolerate it again. So, if and when my partner will cheat on me, parang, wag na lang. Kasi, this is what I do now. Once I get into a relationship, I will tell them straight ahead that once you cheat on me, I will leave you. Kasi I know my worth. I'm not like, ba't mo pa ako pagpapalit sa iba? Nandito naman ako, and I'm not the type of person to do it to you. Although, I do admit that I have, in one way or another, emotionally cheated as well with that person na sinabi ko kanina. But that's only, like parang sa end na ng relationship, that was the last straw. When I found someone na parang na-feel sa akin na, tawag dito, like I can be treated well. Parang tawag dito, it's more of nakita ko sa kanya yung hindi ko nakita sa ex ko, but I would never tolerate it, and it's something that I regret until now. So cheating is always a no-no in relationship. Kung mag-cheat man kayo, wag na lang. Like, you just, try to break up na lang. Kasi, again, when a trust is broken, it's really hard to regain the trust again. And I really admire those people who can tolerate it. But as for me, now that I know my worth, now that I know better, parang ang hirap na i-tolerate when someone disrespects you. So, yun.
Yeah.
That's my thoughts about it.
Ayun. Ano yung advice mo for Jean para makabangon ulit? Like, I feeling ko talaga hindi pa siya naka-move on eh. Oo. Ano na lang yung advice mo? Like, dapat alam niya yung worth niya, ganon. Jean, kakausapin ka daw ni Jean. Diba?
Ito yung ginawa ko eh. I focused on myself. I really focused on myself. And I focused on myself and tried to love myself so that when disrespect happens again, I won't tolerate it anymore because I know my worth. Kasi I think the reason why I tolerated it was because during that time in the relationship, parang hindi ko pa alam yung sarili ko. Parang nagstay ako sa relationship because I thought that the relationship gave me purpose. I thought that my purpose in life was to be in that relationship, and it's wrong. It's wrong. So, the only reason why masasabi ko na I won't tolerate cheating ever again is because I know my worth. So, focus on like validating yourself and regaining the confidence that you once had, even before that person came. So, I guess that's a very general advice, but it really works. Self-love, self-care, and focus on yourself. Just do whatever it is that you need to do. And also, if hindi mo pa kayang mag-move on ngayon, wag mo pilitin sarili mo. Just allow yourself to be sad. Kung gusto mong mag-iyak-iyak dyan, go ahead. No one will judge you. Although, a lot of people will do, especially your friends, kasi sasabihin nila sa'yo na, oh, ang tagal-tagal na nun, hindi ka makaka-move on. Ba't hindi ka pa naka-move on? But here's the thing about moving on. It doesn't happen overnight. Some people take time to move on. Some people move on ng 1 week lang. Some people move on for a month and even years. So like, just take your time. If feel mo hindi ka pa ready ngayon, wag mong pilitin. Just allow yourself to feel all of those emotions because all of your emotions are valid. Even those who people think are negative. Kasi yun din yung sinabi ni Kuya Alec kanina. And I think that resonates with your situation right now. So if hindi ka pa naka-move on, that's fine. It takes time. So just give yourself time. Just give yourself a space to think and, reevaluate yourself by focusing on what you do best. And for you, I guess you're in singling, so just focus on your singing. Focus on everything that you have right now instead of focusing on the past. So yun.
Yun. Thank you so much. Jean Jordan, sana ay, alam mo yun, kahit paano ay nabawasan at may natutunan ka ngayong gabi. Galing kay Jean. Sana natuto ka. Charot. Sana natuto ka na at hindi mo na paabutin ng 5. Oo.
Ay, hindi na po.
Oo, wag na. Dapat wala.
Yun din po, sorry. I'll just like to ask, yun din, wag mo nang paabutin ng 5. Once you learn your lesson, don't repeat the same mistakes over and over again. Kasi you'll never learn. Everything that will happen to you now will keep repeating so long as you don't learn your lesson.
Yes, masustuck ka lang dyan at masustuck. Oo. Sana all stuck. But anyway, thank you so much, Jean Jordan. And of course, sa ating speaker, no, si Miss Jean. Ayan, thank you so much, Jean Saraña. Thank you so much, grabe.